repair first, then outside. Place the repaired raft indoor for 48 hours and do the necessary additional pressure test, NAP. Item 16. Checking up before folding. Put the qualified emergency pack and accessories in the original position and have them firmly secured. Place the water collecting bag to the original position. The plug of safety valve should be held up on the valve, and it is prohibited to block the safety valve by the plug when folding and packing. Put the instruction manual, anti-seasickness medicine, instruction card for immediate action and a logbook well filled into the plastic bag. Seal the bag and then hand it onto the inner lifeline inside the raft. Clear away all the miscellaneous inside the raft. Item 17. Installation of cylinder. Check the inlet valve and screw on the seat firmly. Put the cylinder into the sponge protection bag and have the quick release valve on the cylinder covered by the bag. Place it in the cylinder wrapping cloth properly and make sure the outlet of the quick release valve towards the inlet of the inlet valve, and screw on the nut firmly. Any screw dislocation and loose of the valve seat should be avoided during the operation. Tie up the polyamide ropes to fix the cylinder in the wrapping cloth. Item 18. Folding and packing. The ways of folding for various kinds of raft are different. Please refer to the service manual for details. Vacuum all air chambers by vacuum pump or vacuum cleaner through the deflation valve or deflation top-up valve and cover it immediately after the air chamber vacuumed. Deflate the air of the boarding ramp by hand press. Tie up the painter with the towing patch on the raft floor. Put the folded raft in the lower half of the container and control the balance properly. Put the painter bag in the place near the painter plug. Tie up the activating line to the firing wire of the quick release valve. Tie up the identification tube properly. Put on the painter plug and cover the upper half of the container. Pack the whole container firmly by the packing strap. Tie up the connection buttons of the container with a braking line in the way of serious winding and the lid seal at one group of each side. Stick on the waterproof rubber patch at the painter outlet and have the end of the painter of about 20 to 30 centimeters long stretched out fixed onto the container by the glue tips. Put the sticker with wording of cut off packing straps after the life raft is installed on the cradle on the packing strap. Stick on the service label and finally check up all marks on the container. Item 19. Other tests to be done while servicing according to rules. According to the requirements of IMO A761-18, the following tests, including the working pressure test mentioned in Item 3, should be done periodically. Gas inflation, GI. Take out the raft from the container. Pull out the painter to actuate the inflation system and release the air in the cylinder to inflate the raft. Observe the whole inflation procedure carefully if any abnormal case happens during the inflation of the raft, and pay special attention to the function of the safety valve. The deflation topping up valve should be opened immediately to reduce the pressure inside the tube if something abnormal happens. To place the raft inflated for at least 30 minutes, then screw off the cover of the deflation topping up valve and connect the special airtight adapter and a pressure gauge on it. Top up the raft to the working pressure with the compressed air through the adapter if necessary. To keep the working pressure for 1 hour, and the pressure drop should not be more than 5% of the working pressure. This pressure keeping test could also be done with the compressed air refilled after the raft fully deflated by all deflation valves opened. Necessary additional pressure test and AP. Connect the special airtight adapter and the pressure gauge onto the deflation topping up valve and block all safety valves. Inflate the raft gradually to the pressure of 2 times the working pressure with the compressed air and steady for 5 minutes. Check the variation of the pressure and top up to the pressure of 2 times the working pressure if necessary. After the raft steadied for 5 minutes at 2 times the working pressure, inspect the raft body for any seam slippage, cracking or other defects or significant pressure drop over 5%. The raft should be condemned if creaking in the buoyancy tubes is audible. Remove the plug from the safety valve and reduce the pressure to the working pressure if no abnormal case happens, and to do the working pressure keeping test for 1 hour after 30 minutes. The pressure drop should not be more than 5% of the working pressure. Floor seam test, FS. Dismount the cylinder and take out the emergency pack and all accessories. Put the raft inflated onto the service support. A person weighing not less than 75 kilograms should walk or crawl around the perimeter of the floor to inspect the floor seams if reliable. The service of a life raft must be carried out strictly according to the requirements of IMO, local maritime authorities, and the manufacturer, and make the service record in details. After servicing, the re-inspection certificate should be issued to certify the life raft is in good condition, and its copies should be distributed to the relative unit for file. As one of the life-saving facilities for a ship in distress, the servicing quality of the inflatable life raft will be so closely related to the safety of life at sea. Shanghai Star Rubber Products Co. Ltd. will continue to design and manufacture the reliable and advanced life-saving appliances, and will work with our service net worldwide together to contribute all its efforts to the marine safety industry.